Have you ever wondered if someone is thinking about you or misses you? Sometimes, that deep connection with someone, even when they are miles away, can feel so intense that it seems to transcend time and space. These moments can leave us questioning whether that person is also thinking about us or feeling our absence. In this video, we'll dive into the spiritual signs that may indicate someone misses you and thinks about you often. Let's discover together how these signs manifest and what they might mean in our lives. Sign 1: Visits in dreams. Dreams are like mysterious portals to the deepest desires of our soul. When someone misses you, that connection can manifest powerfully during sleep. These dreams are not just fantasies or products of our unconscious mind but windows into the emotions and deep connections we hold with those we love. Ancient cultures around the world, such as the Aboriginal peoples of Australia, believe in a dreamtime, a sacred era where ancestral spirits established the spiritual laws that still govern our existence. When we dream of someone who misses us, it's as if that person is sending us a message from the other side of the veil, saying, "I'm here with you, even from afar." Imagine the emotional impact of dreaming about a childhood friend you haven't seen in years. These dreams are more than mere memories, they are a form of spiritual communication that keeps the flame of a connection alive, transcending time and space. Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist, believed that dreams are a direct dialogue with our unconscious, where emotional bonds create waves that reverberate in our lives, even when we are awake. Sign 2: Persistent thoughts. Have you ever experienced the sensation of not being able to get someone out of your head? These continuous and persistent thoughts can be more than just simple memories, they can be spiritual signs that this person is also thinking intensely about you. When someone misses you, the bond between you can manifest through a constant presence in your mind, as if that person's energy is calling to you. This phenomenon is echoed in the teachings of Advaita Vedanta, an ancient wisdom tradition from India that preaches the unity of all existence. According to this philosophy, all consciousnesses are interconnected on a deep and universal level. Imagine being at work, focused on your tasks, and suddenly being overwhelmed by vivid memories of a colleague who moved to another city. These persistent thoughts are like invisible threads that bind us, indicating that the connection between you is real and powerful. These moments are reminders of the fundamental unity of all things and that, even separated by physical distance, our consciousnesses are always intertwined. Sign 3: Mood swings and inexplicable emotions. Have you ever felt a sudden change in mood or an intense emotion that seemed to have no origin? These unexpected feelings can be signs that you are picking up on someone else's emotions, especially if that person misses you intensely. Emotional empathy allows us not only to cognitively understand what others are feeling but also to physically experience those emotions as if we were connected by an invisible thread. Imagine having a peaceful day, feeling at ease, and suddenly being overwhelmed by a deep sadness without any apparent reason. That sadness might not be yours but rather that of a friend or relative who is going through a difficult time, and subconsciously, you are picking up on these vibrations. The practice of mindfulness in the present moment helps us explore these emotions with compassion and curiosity, allowing us to recognize and understand the invisible connections that bind us to others. This practice can be a powerful tool for discovering the origin of these emotions and for connecting more deeply with those we love, transcending the limitations of time and space. Sign 4: Warmth in the heart. Have you ever experienced that warm sensation in your chest, as if someone was hugging you from afar? This is a powerful spiritual sign that someone is thinking of you with affection and sending love from wherever they are. This warmth in the heart is not just a physical reaction, it is an energetic manifestation of someone who cares deeply for you, sending good vibes and love, even from a distance. This phenomenon can occur during moments of reflection or when you are engaged in activities that bring you peace and joy, such as reading a good book or watching a movie that evokes fond memories. This feeling can be compared to the unconditional love portrayed in the parable of the prodigal son, where the father welcomes the son back, symbolizing the acceptance and affection we feel, even when physically distant. These moments of warmth in the heart can arise unexpectedly, perhaps while you meditate, enjoy nature, or simply allow yourself a moment of tranquility. It is as if someone's love is touching you spiritually, reminding you that despite the distance, the connection between you remains strong and vibrant. Sign 5. Intuitive feelings. Have you ever had that inexplicable feeling that you need to reach out to someone? This silent intuition, a whisper from the soul that speaks without words, can be a sign that this person is thinking of you at that very moment. These intuitive feelings are manifestations of our deep connection with the universe and with the people who are part of our lives. Imagine walking down the street and suddenly being overwhelmed by a strong, inexplicable desire to call a distant relative. This intuition is not mere coincidence but a reflection of the harmony between you and the universe. Taoist philosophy values this intuitive wisdom, which arises when we are in tune with the fundamental nature of the cosmos. These feelings are especially intense during moments of introspection, such as during a solitary walk or while performing routine tasks like cooking or gardening, where the mind is free to connect with the energies around us. It is in these moments of silence and contemplation that the whispers of the soul become more audible, revealing the invisible connections we have with those we love. Sign 6. Feeling a presence. Have you ever felt as if someone was beside you, even when you're alone? This sensation of presence can manifest in various ways: a sudden chill, a tingling on the skin, or even a feeling of comfort and warmth that is hard to explain. It can be like hearing a soft whisper in the wind, seeing a light flicker out of nowhere, or sensing a familiar scent that brings memories rushing back. These experiences transcend time and distance, reminding us that the connections we have with loved ones are deep and lasting. In psychology, this is known as a felt presence, a phenomenon often experienced by people who are grieving or going through intense emotions. Imagine being at home alone and suddenly feeling as if someone is there with you, a comforting presence that makes you feel accompanied and protected. This sensation could be a spiritual manifestation of someone thinking of you, sending their energies to comfort and support you, even from afar. Sign 7. Finding lost objects. Finding lost objects unexpectedly is another spiritual sign that someone is thinking of you. These objects may hold special significance and appear when you least expect it, serving as a reminder of a meaningful connection in your life. It could be something small, like a keychain you thought you lost, but suddenly find in the pocket of an old coat, or a cherished object that brings back memories of a special person. Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century, called this synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that cannot be explained by mere chance but reveal the underlying unity of the universe. When we find these objects, it's as if the universe is sending us a message, reminding us of the invisible connections we hold with those we love. Imagine losing a favorite book that someone special gave you, and finding it months later in an unexpected place, as if that object had been placed there on purpose to remind you of that person's presence and affection in your life. Sign 8. Subtle messages. Beyond physical and emotional signs, the universe can send us subtle messages that indicate someone is thinking about us. These messages can manifest in various forms, such as repetitive numbers, songs that play at just the right moment, or phrases that appear synchronously in different contexts. These coincidences are not mere happenstances but signs that there is a strong energetic connection between you and this person. For instance, repeatedly hearing a song that reminds you of a specific person, or frequently seeing numbers like 1111 or 2222, can be a sign that this person is trying to communicate spiritually with you. These subtle messages are like nudges from the universe, reminding us to pay attention to the deep and meaningful connections we have with the people in our lives. Pay attention to these signs, as they may reveal deep and meaningful connections in your life, whether with friends, family, or other important people. Comment here if any of these signs resonated with you and if you'd like to see more content about spiritual connections. Stay tuned for the next video on your screen, made especially for you. See you soon, and thank you for being here.